Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your December 2021 general readings. We are looking at the first half of December from the 1st to the 15th. This reading is for the earth sign of Capricorn. Welcome everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Thanks for taking the time to be here, for watching the videos, liking, sharing, subscribing, donations, feedback, comments. It's all quite welcome. Thank you. I hope everybody that celebrated Thanksgiving had a lovely, wonderful Thanksgiving. We are moving into the holiday season. Okay, this reading is for the earth sign of Capricorn for the first 2 weeks of December 2021. That's if your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign is in Capricorn. It's also relevant if you're cross-watching for a Capricorn. It's a general reading, so of course it's going to resonate a little differently for everyone. Watch all of your signs for additional insight. And if you find that something does resonate with you enough that you want to take a deeper look at something, reach out for a personal reading for yourself or as a gift for someone else. Personal readings do make great gifts, especially during the holiday season. If you're interested, you can click on the description link below. You'll see my email address there. Feel free to email me directly, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I'd be delighted to hear from you. I do offer a wide variety of readings. And also popular at this time of the year are the 6 and 12-month overviews that I do, which you can do at any time of the year, but they're particularly popular this time of the year as we're transitioning towards the end of an old year and into a new one, and they give us a 6 to 12-month look ahead at what's coming. So something else to consider as well. All right, Capricorn, let's move right into your reading, see what the first 2 weeks of December look like for you. I am using the Tarot of Dreams and clarifying with the Gilded Tarot. Okay, Capricorn. We begin with the Knight of Coins. Knights, typically on a mission or a quest, they represent offers and opportunities for change. The Knight of Coins or Pentacles is the Knight of Earth. That's the element which governs the suit. So he's the slow and steady knight. He doesn't rush. He takes his time. He's a little slower than his other brother knights because he's cautious. He's detail-oriented. It's kind of slow and steady wins the race kind of energy. So step by step working towards an opportunity for something. With the Knight of Coins, we have the Tower. Major Arcana card, unexpected changes or major life-changing events. I just got moving too for some reason. Maybe some of you are working on moving. Maybe you're working on finances to be able to move. The Knight of Coins with the Tower is working slowly but steady towards a life-changing event or decision of some kind. Next to that, we have the Three of Cups, celebration, parties, kindred spirits, hanging out with people you feel really good about. It can represent positive social contacts, best friends, really close family members, positive contacts or connections in your social community. With Justice, the Reap What You Sow card. This represents that what you put into something is going to reflect what comes out. What comes out of something is going to be reflected by what you put in to something. Justice is blind, as the saying goes, which means that the outcome is dependent on what you do and choose and say and enact. Not what you wish or hope for, but actually what you do. Because that makes a huge difference in the outcome of something. It can be celebrating the positive outcome of something. For some of you, this also might be having help from close friends or close family members to even out the scales in some sense. It's interesting because the Knight of Coins, the Knight of Earth, is usually working towards a practical goal in practical ways, because earth energy governs the area of our life that deals with practical earthly matters. Money, finance, property, resources, assets, job, or the things that bring us a sense of safety and security and the efforts we put into acquiring and maintaining those things. Let's keep going here. We have the Four of Swords, a temporary withdrawal from conflict or challenge or struggle to rest, recuperate, gain some perspective. It can be a card of feeling tired, exhausted, maybe needing to take a little better care of your physical health. The Four of Coins, we have two fours together. The Four of Coins is also a card of withholding. It's sometimes called the miser card or the hoarding card, so it represents holding on to what you have that makes you feel safe and secure. In terms of money, it also represents feeling, being very careful with money, very frugal with money, saving as much as you can. With the Four of Swords and the Four of Coins, there's a sense of waiting uh, in this reading so far, Capricorn. Like you have a major goal or some dream that you're striving for, and perhaps you've been striving towards it for a long time. Again, with some of you, I got a move of some kind. But this is a general reading, so the thing that you're striving for is going to vary. It might be moving to a new apartment, it might be moving into a new home, or your first home, or a new job. It could be that you've been, working on improving your skills or educational level so that you can get a new job. I mean, whatever the Knight of Coins is, you're working towards something. You've been working towards something. Maybe you, as we sometimes do, kind of hit a wall and you're like, I'm just so tired. I'm just so tired. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy for the first 2 weeks of December, Capricorn, is the Four of Cups. This is a card of, on its surface, an offer being made, but somebody looking at it, considering it, but not making any moves to take it. Of not knowing. It may be that you're waiting for the right opportunity. It may be that this thing that you've been working for, dreaming about, trying to work towards, it may be that there is an opportunity, but you're not sure if you should take it or not, or if now is the right time to take it. This person has 3 cups already upright and full, which implies that they do already have some kind of stable base or stability, but they're looking at this new offer. So let's clarify. Because again, there is this sense of waiting. And maybe there's an offer or opportunity coming in, but you're not sure about it. Let's clarify that Four of Cups as the general focus for the first 2 weeks of December. Clarify the Four of Cups. The Four of Wands, which is the Happy Home card. We have all fours here. We have the Four of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Four of Swords, and the Four of Coins. 4 can be a number of stagnancy, but it's also a number of stability. 4 pillars, the most stable structure to build things on. The Four of Wands is one of the Happy Home cards. It's also a card that can be associated with the anticipatory excitement of like an upcoming social gathering that includes friends and family, like a marriage or a wedding. And we're going into, our birthday party or something like that. We're going into the holidays, so it might be a family celebration. But it's a card of home stability and harmony and happiness. The Page of Swords, which is the student, the apprentice. Pages represent being at the introductory or beginning start of a new path. They're kind of students, apprentices. They can't manifest things physically like the knights can, and they haven't reached the maturity level of the kings and queens. They're learning. They're in the process of acquiring information and trying to figure out how to apply it to the path that they're starting. The Page of Swords is governed by the element of air, which governs our intellectual and mental landscape. Perspectives, ideologies, information, higher learning, all of that. So the Page of Swords, he's sometimes called the spy of the tarot, but he is the traditional pure information gatherer and student. So gathering information, and the Two of Pentacles trying to make a choice, being at a crossroads, trying to make a choice between one thing and the other. Probably a practical choice since it is Pentacles. Interesting. Clarify the Knight of Coins. I'm just going to go ahead and clarify all of these and see if we can put this together. The Knight of Coins is clarified by the Two of Wands. Again, a crossroads decision moment. The Star, renewed, restored hope, faith, and optimism. Clarify the Tower. The Hanging Man, not taking action, not pursuing, not being the aggressor. This is a card of watching something playing out. You might want to take action, but you're not sure. So you're waiting, watching something playing out. You're gathering more information. It might be an uncomfortable position. It does sometimes represent a small, a certain amount of self-denial or sacrifice while you're waiting on something or watching something playing out. It represents not taking action. And the Eight of Cups, which is leaving, walking away, turning your back on leaving something that's unfulfilling or that has simply run its course. And this is all clarifying the Tower. So again, this sense of waiting, biding your time before you make a major move or a major change. The only thing is, for some of you, there is an opportunity in front of you. And again, for those of you for whom this has to do with a move, because sometimes the Tower can represent a big move. It may be that there's an opportunity to move, or there's a property that you have your eye on, and maybe there's an opportunity, but you're not sure if now's the right time to do it yet. Again, whatever the thing is that you've been working towards. Clarify the Three of Cups. The Fool, stepping off into the unknown, doing something new, something you've never done before, something that might feel a little risky. The Wheel of Fortune, divine timing and orchestration. The wheel turning in your favor. The Empress, giving birth to new things. Could also literally represent giving birth. Finding out you're pregnant or giving birth during the first 2 weeks of December, or preparing for that. That could be too. It could be, preparing for for a new addition to your family. Clarify Justice. The Three of Wands. Again, this is kind of a gestative waiting card. It represents somebody who's put in the footwork. They've done the homework. They laid the foundation for something. They're beginning to see their efforts paying off on the way to achieving a larger dream. Like, you have a big goal, and there's a lot of little steps, little goals that you have to meet and exceed before you reach that main goal. And this is where you start seeing some of your efforts paying off, and you're feeling much more positive and optimistic about the future. Let's clarify this Four of Coins, the Miser card. The Eight of Swords, feeling trapped, feeling helpless, feeling like you can't take action. The Magician, who is the entrepreneur, the manifester of the tarot. Possibly you decide, there may be multiple things going on here, right? The primary general focus, Capricorn, is knowing whether now is the right time to make a move or accept an offer or opportunity right now. It looks like it has something to do with something you've been working towards. Some of you, it might be moving. It might have something to do with your job or career path. It feels like it involves strongly the earth energy element for a lot of you, home, money, property, resources, all of that stuff. There's also some other energy tied up in here, and we've also got friends helping, celebrating. But it feels like at the end of the day, or at least by mid-December, I mean, this is only a short period of time we're looking at, just 2 weeks. It feels like you take a step back at the end of, after all of this, and kind of take a step back, and maybe some of you are making the decision, I can't right now. I can't for financial reasons. And it might be a little bit frustrating, especially, for those of you who are wanting to acquire or achieve something that requires some kind of financial investment or input or approval, like if you're going for a loan or something like that, that now just isn't the right time, even though there might be an opportunity there or something that that you could do this. In the end, maybe it's not the wisest or most practical time to actually do this thing. So there's a taking a step back here. I want to see if I can clarify the subject or the content matter, what the strongest element is that this focuses on. Because it feels like money or earth energy stuff, but also home and family. I mean, some of you, there just might be a holiday get-together element of it and trying to make decisions or figure out what's the safest way to do things. The Ten of Pentacles clarifies the subject matter of this reading. The Ten of Pentacles is long-term security and stability, retirement, job with great long-term benefits. There's also a strong connection to home and family with the Ten of Pentacles. It's often called the inheritance card. Family money, family business, family estate. Some of you might have been working towards starting your own business, or again, buying your home or getting into your first home, or sometimes this could be marriage too. But I'm not sure how the finances would kind of be involved in that. It feels like you're waiting and have been working on the opportunity to build something or invest or acquire something concrete and practical that would be for the benefit of your home and family, whether that's job or property or something of that sort. It could also be a business or an investment of some kind, or waiting for something to pay out, or even, playing the stock market. It looks like there is an opportunity that has something to do with this arena of your life. You may be tempted to take it, but I think, and it looks like you have support around you that can help you too, or that are willing to help you. But it feels like at the end of the day, there's all this contemplation energy and kind of biding your time. And at the end of the day, meaning simply just by around mid-December, you feel like you take a step back because you're not sure if you can do it, or you make the decision not to do it because maybe financially now is not exactly the right time, and it might not be. I mean, we're kind of going dead smack in the middle of the holiday season, which, typically requires some kind of financial investment, especially if you have a family. So that's kind of what I'm getting. Let's end with some advice and guidance for Capricorn for the first 2 weeks of December. The Nine of Wands. Now, 10 in the tarot represents a cycle coming for full circle, a cycle coming to an end. So here in the 9, you're very close to completing a cycle, but you're not quite there yet. You may be feeling discouraged, depressed, maybe wondering if this is still a goal you can get through. Maybe there's been some kind of unexpected obstacle or hurdle. You're taking a knee, you're like, oh my gosh, when is this going to be over? Or when can I do the thing? Or when can I? That may be what some of this, maybe taking a step back, a little bit of frustration energy is at the end. It's kind of like there's an opportunity, or you see something you want, or you see just the right thing that you want, but you don't have quite enough money, or it's just not the right time to do that. But you're almost there. You're really close to being there, because right after that we have the Ace of Wands, which is exciting new beginnings. And the Ten of Cups, which is the happy home card. There's such a strong element of home and family here. Marriage, childbirth, and again, there's a strong element of children and fertility here too. So in the mix of all this other stuff, some of you may be giving birth, or finding out you're pregnant, or something that falls under that umbrella, or getting close to it, kind of celebrating, all of that kind of stuff. For some of you, it might all be intertwined. It might be some of you finding out you're pregnant in the midst of kind of dealing with the rest of this stuff, or giving birth while you're dealing with the rest of this stuff too. But in terms of the thing that you're striving for, that you're working for, there may be an opportunity coming in, but it may not be exactly the right time, which means that it's not exactly the right opportunity for you yet. So take a step back and relax. That's kind of what I'm getting. Okay, Capricorn, that is your reading for the first 2 weeks of December. Okay, one more message I just got about this is, I don't know how many of this is for, but this is about being careful with your money, especially during the holiday season. I know it can be tempting to, want to splurge and do all this kind of stuff, but if you're working towards a big goal that requires a certain amount of financial investment, be careful with your money. Put away as much as you can. Okay, that's it. All right, Capricorn, that is your reading. I hope you found it helpful and useful. Again, if it resonates with you, you'd like to reach out for a personal reading for yourself or as a gift for someone else. Personal readings do make great gifts. And don't forget about those overviews too. A lot of people book them towards the end of the year to take a look ahead at the next year. So if you're interested, you can contact me for more details. I can usually respond within the same day with more information. Email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. You can also see that email by clicking on the arrow below, that description link. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the December mid-month readings. Until then, stay safe, stay well. Hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.